Yo, what's good with it, man? You already know who it is. It's your boy, Mr. On Phone. We right back on it, man, with another Madden video, man. We got another Madden video, man. And we got some nice news coming up, man. We got some good news, man. If any of y'all watched that Good Morning Madden, man, on Twitch.tv, they let us know that, man, we gonna have something coming Friday morning. And they say it's gonna be a lot of players dropping, you know what I mean? Now, that can mean a lot of different things, you know what I mean? But we're gonna get into all of that in this video and touch on the new power-ups that just dropped yesterday. The ones I think are the most important, the ones I'm already going ahead and working out, and the ones you probably should invest in trying to power up, which ones I think the best. Before we get into that, man, you already know what you gotta do. Hit that like, sub if you're new, hit that notification bell so you miss none of these videos, man. All right, let's rock out and get into this video, baby. Alright, man, and as y'all know, man, EA dropped us brand new power-ups, man, yesterday. They talked about it on, what was that, Monday stream. Let us know he was getting that drop of power-ups. They said it wouldn't be a normal thing, man. It's not a regular thing that they're going to do, but they did drop some pretty fire ones, man. So let's look real quick. As you see, we ain't going to take too long on it, but they did drop some pretty important ones, man. I think going to make a lot of these cards go over the top. And there's three of which that I think are probably the best ones. Now, for me, for instance, DeMarcus Peters, I think that will be more legit specifically for like Chiefs players, Chiefs themed teams and Ravens themed team. If he had one more card that was a little bit higher. His highest card is that Zero Chill card. I think it's like a 93 overall. So even with that, man, he's only gonna go to 94, and his stats on that ain't all that special. You know what I mean? So if they come up with another Marcus Peters card, man, that might be worth a little bit more. But the coolest thing about it is you ain't got to worry about trying to spend no crazy amount for it, because they give you the opportunity to get them all for free. You know what I'm saying? Just or live with your time just by playing the challenge. The challenge is super simple. As you see, I did one already, and you know which one that. Well, you already see that logo. You know which one it was, man. And this is actually one of the ones that I think is one of the better ones as well. Not just because he's a Chiefs player. Obviously, it means a lot for me because it's going to help my Chiefs theme team get better. But that Sammy Watkins 96 overall Super Bowl card is a legit card. You know what I'm saying? It's a super legit card. Got good speed, got good catching traffic, route running, all that good stuff, and he's a big-bodied receiver. For me, that runs a Chiefs theme team. A lot of receivers I got are kind of small, speedier guys. Tyreek Hill, McCole Hardman. Obviously, I got the Torrey Holt. But this one gives me that big-bodied physical receiver that I really need that and still doesn't sacrifice taking anything away from my Chiefs theme team. He adds to that as well. So, having this power up, it was a must for me. And I'll show you once we get to that, after I go to two of these others I think are the most important, how much more that's going to help us. The second best power up, I think, is this Raheem Mostert. Because we know that Raheem Mostert Super Bowl card, just like the Sammy Watkins Super Bowl card, has a ton of speed, dude. Like, y'all saw my video before I made when we went over all the doggone Super Bowl cards that they came out with. I thought they put a little bit too much yeast on Mostert. Like, my Mostert's good, but he not no blazer like that, dog. He's quick. I'm not saying he's slow, but he's not 97 speed fast, dog. He's just not. You know what I'm saying? All the running backs in the league, when I look at him, I don't think of the fastest running back in the league. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they gave it to him, so it is, man. It is what it is, man. So if you got that Raheem Mostert on your roster, this is a must. You got to get this dog on power up, man. Knock it out, dude, because that's going to get him pretty much. If you got that on him and anything else, 49ers theme team, if you got sprinter times, any sprinter, anything on him, you're going to get him to 99 like that. So that's the second most important power up in this new drop that they got. And then obviously the most important is to me is this Kyler Murray. You know what I mean? Another legit crazy escape artist quarterback that you finally got a power up for. You know what I'm saying? You got the offensive rookie of the year card, which is 96 overall. You're gonna get him to a 97. I don't know nobody that's running a Cardinals theme team, but if you are running a Cardinals theme team, hey, you know what I'm saying? You got even more bonus with it. So obviously, I think the Sammy Watkins, Kyler Murray, and the Raheem Mostert are the best three power-ups of the ones that they dropped. But there's some other good ones. The Chris Godwin, man, is going to be a good one, man. He's got a pretty legit card. If you run a Ravens theme team, obviously Mark Andrews, you're going to want to get that. Eric Armstead. So, I mean, it is what it is, but I think those are the top three, in my opinion. All right, man, real quick, here we go. The Sammy Watkins. I just want to give y'all an idea of what he's going to go up to. Those of y'all who maybe don't have the power up yet or are just curious about how much better he'll be. We get him in there. get him powered all the way up. Obviously, gonna go to 97. But the coolest thing about this is we'll finally able to be able to put sprinter on him, which is gonna give him another boost in speed. Once we get that sprinter ×2 on him and that Chiefs theme ×2, we're looking at basically a plus on the 94, another +2. Because we don't have sprinter on him at all. So that's 2. Actually, I'm sorry, +3. So we're gonna be able to get him when it's all said and done to 97 speed. You know what I'm saying? I'd take a 97 speed Sammy Watkins with what? 95 catching. What's the catching traffic? Where you at? Did I just pass it? 91 jumping, 95 catching. Let me see. Speed 94, awareness 97. Where the catching traffic at? Juke. I didn't realize his juke move was that high. Golly, I might need to throw something on that board. 96 and 93 spin move. And then am I drunk? Where's the catching traffic? Oh, here we go. I was like, what in the hell is going on? 95 spec catch. 92 catching traffic, you know what I'm saying? And we put we're gonna rock with West Coast. So we're gonna be able to get a boost on that too, another 2 on that once we get that maxed out. So he'll be up to 94 catching traffic, man. So that's what I'm looking for. I just need that one big bodied red zone across the middle wide receiver. And getting the Sammy Watkins powered up is gonna give us that. Now let's go into the predictions of what we're gonna be getting this Friday. Alright, man, here we go real quick, man. I think they're gonna give us the team MVPs Friday. Because they said a ton of content drop, a ton of players. Now, usually with the team MVPs, you get 2 players from each team. You know what I mean? So that's going 32 teams in the NFL. So that's, what's that? 64. Where's my math at? 64 total players that we should be getting. You know what I mean? Now, the question is, you know what I mean? Who are they going to be? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the good players, especially if any of your teams made it to the playoffs, they already have cars that's hovering at 95, 96, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, and as you see with last year's players, all the team MVPs were 97s, you know what I'm saying? So I can see a lot of them. They probably do the same thing again, but for somebody like me that runs a Chiefs theme team, that means that they're going to have to go outside the box, you know what I'm saying, to give like the Super Bowl teams players that weren't already in the Super Bowl promo. You know what I mean? So who could they possibly give the Chiefs? You know what I'm saying? We just got the Sammy Watkins I was just talking about. Just got the Honey Badger, which was a 96 overall. We got the lineman Schwartz, and we got what's my guy's name? Chris Jones. Obviously Patrick Mahomes. So I mean, what maybe a Frank Clark, maybe a I don't know who else. Maybe another McCole Hardman. Maybe, I don't know. You know what I mean? So some of you guys whose teams made it pretty far, which is awesome in real life. I'm just curious to see who they're going to give us as far as these MVPs goes. But I'm thinking that's what's coming this Friday. I'm thinking that's what's going to come this Friday. The Combine promo could also be another thing that they could drop this Friday. I just think they may wait till next week until the Combine legit start showing, and I would like for them to wait to see who actually stands out in this year's Combine before they drop the Combine promo. I just think that will make the most sense. You know what I'm saying? That way you can drop all the Combine cards you usually get every year, like the Jadeveon Clowney, Chris Jones. That's another sleeper one y'all might need to look at too, man. We ain't had one since the Blitz promo, and you know when the Combine comes, he's still looked at as the fastest player on film or on tape recorded. At the Combine. So you know he's always a Combine favorite when the Combine promo drops. So him, Odell Beckham, a crazy Odell Beckham card. He hasn't had one in a while. Rightfully so, the Browns been trash. But Combine comes out, he's another one that pops out. You know what I mean? So that's some things, and you got to think about some guys that just recently came out. They may have some crazy ones, man, we may not be thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like a McCole Hardman or I don't know who else recently just had a ridiculous Combine, you know what I mean? But get ready for that, man. A lot, like I said, it's to the point of the season where a lot of teams are starting to fill out. So at this point, you're really trying to guide all your picks and your selections based off of your chemistries and based off your team chemistries and whatever the kind of chemistries that you got going on when you're building your team. So obviously the MVPs are going to be great because they're going to give you 2 additional players that can go towards whatever team that you're rocking with. And hopefully they come with like a bonus, like a different, like, you know, like the Super Bowl team players end up getting ×2 for Chiefs or 49ers. So usually these was the team MVPs give you up some other kind of boost for the team chemistry as well. So I can't see this being any different. I'm just curious to see who they gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Who they gonna be specifically for me? Obviously, as a Chiefs team guy, I'm curious to see who's gonna be. You know what I mean? So is it gonna be team MVPs or is it gonna be Combine Pro Bowl? Let me know in the comment section what y'all think we're gonna be getting this Friday. Alright, man, that's gonna do it for today's video, man. Hey, just keep in mind, this Friday we got a ton of content dropping, man. So watch the market, man. Watch the market. You know how it is, man. I feel like this community is getting smarter and smarter about their investments, almost like the stock market for real. Guys know when new promos coming out, they don't waste no time. They start getting rid of cards that maybe they don't necessarily need, and you're gonna start seeing that market drop. So every time we get a new promo coming out, you know certain cards are gonna start dropping. So if you got the coin, this may be the time not to sell, but to buy. You know what I'm saying? Start looking at them prices drop. Cause this Friday, man, we're gonna have a ton of new content, and guys ain't gonna know what to do with all their coins, man. Alright, man, you know what I say, man. It's been your boy, Mr. 304. Make sure you stay tuned into the channel, man. We got a lot of stuff coming up, man. Like I said, we're about to start some GTA, man. I hope y'all enjoy that. We're gonna have some other things going on, maybe some Q&As. We closing in on 1,000 sub mark, man. Appreciate the love and support y'all been giving me, man. I've been so excited to see the dog on. Every time I get alerts on my phone, new subscriber. So it's been awesome, man. I appreciate that, man. Y'all know how much that means to content creators to see that y'all enjoy the time and energy and effort we put into these videos, man. So, hey, I just wanted to get that out there, man. Let you know. I see you, man. I appreciate you, baby. All right, man. And without further ado, it's me, your boy, Mr. 304. I'm out. Catch y'all on the next one, baby.